Hey, now we are at Al. Turn the light on here. We are at Al Kaline, and Al Kaline. I'm from Detroit. Al Kaline was obviously Mr. Tiger. He passed away. He lived about 10, 15 minutes where I am. I mean, for the most part, Detroit loved him. They absolutely loved Al Kaline. 3,007 hits. Spent his whole life here in Detroit. Not the whole life, but his whole professional career with Detroit. Finished over 1,500 home runs, 1,500 RBIs, 399 home runs. And he actually did hit 400 home runs, but one of the home runs, the game was canceled because of a rainout. And there was talk when Carl Yastrzemski I think Carl Yastrzemski was the first player to get 3,000 hits and more than 400 home runs. And it was such a big deal that Al was like, oh, if I knew it was this big of a deal, I would have played and tried harder to get a 400th home run, but I digress. He did a lot of appearances around here, well, all around. He was pretty much a really good guy until I would say the 2000s, 2001, and then Mr. Tigers, he was finally known here, became, they say, grumpy Uncle Al, and I get it. He was hounded a lot. He was down in Cleveland, down in Lakeland a lot, signing autographs. And while he didn't usually say no to an autograph, and we'll show this in a little while, he could get grumpy. And so Mr. Tiger, to us collectors around here, became known as Grumpy Uncle Al. So we will show his autograph also reflects that. So we're going to show that in a little bit. But for the most part, his autograph was very nice, very consistent. So overall, good guy. He passed away, maybe very suddenly in 2020 from COVID. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. But without any further ado, let's take a look at the autograph analysis of Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline. So, I mean, this is the typical Al Kaline autograph. The big A, the K obviously were the very highest points of his autograph. Usually this K is higher than this point of a K. Usually, see how it kind of looped down and made a left midway here and loop back around with the two-stroke K. The A, there should be a little gap between the top, the A right here and the A right here. The L usually comes straight down. Usually you don't see a loop. The K line is usually you can see it on, we'll get to this later, but usually you can make out every single letter. In the E, usually it's a nice plane, except for this E. The E usually falls down below the rest of the autograph. Again, like I said right here, I mean, there's a little bit of an opening, maybe not, but you can see right here, loops around, the L comes down, two-stroke K. It kind of comes down into the left, makes a left-hand turn, comes around. You get the whole K line. The E, like I said, is the excuse me, bottom sign of his autograph. He signed a ton. I mean, a ton. There's no rarity for an Al Kaline autograph. I mean, you can see the left right here comes down, corner, make a left. This Al comes out right here. I mean, it's very tough to fake an Al Kaline autograph because his autograph was very smooth. You can see right here, getting the left turn right here. I can't. This looks like a 1968. Well, I got Lee McPhail, looks like right over. Oh, no, Don McMahon. Yeah, this is a 1968 team signed baseball. Again, even in 1968 to later, his autograph didn't change much. I get a nice display value. I guess a little bit different right here is the Al started here, didn't start up. But again, even from 1968 to his passing in 2024, again, this is your typical Al Kaline autograph. Again, you can see the opening gap right here. The Al comes down just like this. Two-stroke K, nice, smooth, makes a left right here, comes down. You hear full K line. I mean, no one's that I know of is really forging an Al Kaline autograph. This is a very, let me go back. Well, we can do this one right here. This is obviously, I can't tell what year. This is a much earlier playing career autograph. The big difference with the K line here is the K comes, it doesn't, like it goes straight in, it comes out, and the E is a little further raised up. So, but again, this is post-career. I mean, you see Al Kaline's autograph. It's a very common autograph. It's not hard to forge. That being said, it's very smooth. And I don't know who would want to forge an Al Kaline. There's definitely more valuable autographs to forge. So again, this looks like an earlier career just based on everything. It's a little more choppy, but again, it's all good. I mean, this is not playing this again. These are more like playing career autographs, but like no one, as I said, is really forging an Al Kaline autograph. We'll look at one forge in a second. Again, this, I don't know when this is. Franklin, Michigan is right near me. Again, this is the typical Al Kaline autograph you're going to get. Like I said, the A starts off high, the K, this part of the K, higher than this part of the K, comes down, makes a left, loops around. The E, you can see, falls down below the rest of this name up here. Very typical, very unforged. Again, the rookie cards, the $200, $300, not worth that much more money. We're getting towards the end right here. This is a little bit more rare, full name Albert William Kaline. He probably signed this if you paid him to do it. But again, even like the A's open, the L, the K line comes down, makes the left, comes back. The E, you can see, is further down here. Nothing crazy. A couple autographs I wanted to show off in my collection. This one right here. This was at the last paid signing he did. This was in 2019. Like I said, passed away in April 2020. The picture was my son. I'm not showing this off because it's my son. Pictures from the 1950 World Series reunion. And again, this was signed at his last autograph signing. Even at his last autograph signing, his autograph didn't take much. He was very grumpy at the signing. People were walking through. His handlers was like, say please, say thank you. I paid, before the signing, I paid extra money to have him write to Ryan, which is my son. He like, oh, do I have to? And like, yeah, he paid for it. So he was very grumpy at the signing. But again, the signing's still the same. Literally the last signing he did, you could see his autograph is still pretty much consistent. There's not much shakiness at all to this autograph. There's no shakiness. So if you see shakiness in his autograph, it's no good. Another autograph I really wanted to show quickly. After he passed away, his family sold off a lot of his collection, and there was a couple of signed checks in here. They go for like $200. They're not that rare, but again, as you can see, the Albert WK line. This is from 1969. So this is during his playing career. Again, not much has changed. You can see that the E drops off even at the end here. The K is two-stroke. The K is higher than there. One thing I did want to show. We're going to go here. I want to go that to the second. This is the Angry Uncle L autograph. So if you got to LK line when he was out and about, he would probably sign your autograph, but he was not happy about signing. So they look really different than a nice paid sign. You can see it's very much more up and down. Sometimes the K came straight in. The A was not pronounced. The E and K line was like an I. It's just like ups and downs all over. Sometimes you got the end, sometimes you didn't. Again, this is safe, outer safe. They do a great job here. I always talk highly about them. Again, this is another, we call it Angry Uncle L autograph right here. You can see just ups and downs. The L, they're like, believe it or not, he doesn't do the K. This is a good autograph. There's no question. They say it's good, and it is good. It's a two-stroke K still. But again, it's very messy. As Ron likes to say, this is a hurried autograph. I would call this a more angry autograph. But again, these are still good. You still have the two-stroke K. I mean, you see the L, you see the N. This is the E. I mean, it has enough distinctions of an Kaline autograph that you could tell what to look for. So one autograph I wanted to show, and again, his autograph, you go on eBay, most of them are like 99% are good. And I saw good ones here. Again, they're $30, $40 for a nice signed baseball, like right here, $30. Beautiful signed baseball. This is one autograph I saw was this one. I don't know what this is. I don't think this is good at all. It did sell. What did it sell for? I don't know if it says right here. I think it was best offer. But anyways, I mean, if you look at this K, can we zoom in here? Like, look at this. I don't know what this is. The E flows off like this. No, he doesn't sound like this at all. He was a very good through the mail signer, but the seal means nothing. This K, it does, like you said, it goes straight down. It hits the bottom. It should hit the middle. I don't know what this is, like not even Angry Uncle L autograph. This is not like nice signed autograph. I don't know what this is. How do they describe it? JJ Rock Bottom Deals. TTM seal. I don't know what that seal is. This thing. This is bad. I don't know. There's nothing else to say, but like this is a bad Kaline autograph. It looks nothing like we're supposed to see. Like the A is way too high up here. The K, if you look at any other Kaline autograph, this looks nothing like it. It's just a bad autograph. But again, bad Kaline's autographs are very far between. And so I spent 10 minutes on Kaline, Probably doesn't even deserve that much because he's so common. It's just because being from Detroit, Mr. Tiger, close to my heart. So we're going to move from Al Kaline to a much more rare autograph, and that's Tim Keith. But as always, keep collecting.